Jay Nicholas, Chris Daughter's caddisfly. We're going to tie a mini Squidro here. One thing that's going to make this easier is using a dubbing brush. We showed you how to prepare these.
Now you're in front of the stinger wire, if
Yes.
you will. Were you on the last one?
I am. No, on a full-fledged Squidro, you tie in a dubbing brush behind and in front
Okay.
of that stinger wire. You're going to notice here, I'm not going to put rubber legs on the rear of this fly. This is tied on a shorter shank. It's a smaller fly. I've tied them with rubber legs in the rear and without, and guess what? You don't need those little tiny rubber legs in the rear. This fly fishes really well with just rubber legs in front. Now, the other thing is this rear dubbing brush can be, depending on your preferences and how murky or clear the water, or I think the term is gritty, how gritty or grubby the water is. You can slim that down.
Now that dubbing ball was created by a dubbing brush that you made.
Dubbing brush with the Jade River Turbo Dubbing tool. These are bonefish pink loco legs. And I'm going to tie these on facing forward. I found it's really kind of fun working with these rubber legs. You put a clump on top and you spread them around a little bit. One went flying there. I rotate my shank in my HMH tube fly adapter. Roll those over. Get a little bit more of my bonefish pink. There we go. Again, tied. It's a little bit counterintuitive. Even up those tips. Tie these facing forward.
Lengthwise, you want those to come to the end of the wire.
They're going to come back about to the end of your, a little bit past the end of your stinger wire. So I'm longer than I need to be, so I just shorten those up. And you don't want them to be back as far as your stinger hook, because then they would foul. So now I'm using Ice Dub Fluorescent Shell Pink. And this dubbing brush is going to cover up that wad of the butt ends of the rubber legs and help hold these legs out. Now, a couple turns there with my dubbing brush, and then I sweep those rubber legs back. A couple turns in front. And again, since it's wire, that will stay in an upright position. Don't have to trim it too short, just push it back. I'm going to use ball's eyes now. This is a little bit, you could use, instead of using medium plated lead eyes, you could use the smalls. These ball's eyes are just one option. I'm using a white thread here so it doesn't contrast too much. So I could stop right there, but I'm going to put on a little bit more. I'm just going to grab my dubbing brush, secure it. Actually going to shorten it a little bit because that's going to be a little bit much if I use it as it is. Unfortunately, I did not secure it well enough. So we're going to have another go at that. Here we go. Here's our second try. Around we go. Got all the heavy portion behind the barbell eyes. Bring our wire forward.
You'd call this more of a winter theme, this color.
You know, this is with the light pink rubber legs. This would fish winter and summer. Sometimes in the summer, you know, a black. We often think of black. You know, black is a year-round color, but this is a year-round color as well. Color combination, I should add. So here we go. Oh, there we go, and we can spread those rubber legs around a little bit. The length is just perfect. You can tell how those are going to wiggle in the water. The only thing left to do is attach our stinger hook, and there you go.